Run. Run, Josh. Run, Josh. Throw it, Josh. Oh, he missed him. Oh, you brought back your boy. Nice, man. Long time no see. Who's that guy?
Folks, here they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
That's true.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, I lost contain, but I got it back. That guy's quick. Dude, when you change the things... Did you hear that? That was such wisdom.
Let's go now.
When you change how you look at things, that what you look at changes. Whoa! And I'm ready.
Hey, Sam off.
Watch a blitz! Get outside. That guy's just a little bit
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's really too bad.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
61, matchbox light.
Yes. Oh, Sully.
Long read there as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it will go as a 1 yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Dude, we need logo.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
McQueen's a X-Factor?
There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
My goodness.
Good play there's the Browns
Who are
strike
these
for
guys?
16 and a first down.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Yep.
On first down, it's Norton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, dude, it's hard.
You often say that sort
It's
of
hard
opens
to,
the
like,
playbook now, 2nd and
make
short.
things work.
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He's trying to get fired up. I'm ready. Trying to fire up his boys.
Ebert.
Nope. Nope. Oh, he's open.
Right.
Oh, you missed him. You had a touchdown, bud.
And he gets this inside the
You had a touchdown, bud. No, dude, you knew.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That was crazy. I'm ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, I missed.
He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of
dude, I hit him so hard that he was stuck.
Way to hold him under 20, because to me that's the magic number.
I'm ready.
20-point score. You give yourself the best chance to win.
Hey.
24, 28, 30. They could
Good job,
be in
Briggs.
some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
I'm ready.
That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
This thing fires
And he gets
sick.
it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Dude,
they're getting him
don't be coming.
Like
don't be coming with that junk.
Or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him.
Hey.
sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I'm ready.
Mike, check, 59.
2nd and 11.
Hey!
Zone,
he's playing good. He's made 3 nice
great
plays already.
Defensively, you get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Ebert.
Yep.
But it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
I don't want the
your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out.
Everyone was like, the Bills are going to win. The Bills are going to win. I wasn't so sure.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Let me know, brother.
Off play action. Hamilton.
Nice catch.
Complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Let me know.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Look at the protection. Couldn't find anyone, though.
And he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback.
Oh, Kendall.
Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hamilton.
Nice throw.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Hamilton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Back to throw. Hamilton. His throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I missed.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Place.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post.
Squeeze it, boys.
Help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
Go.
2nd and 5. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Woo.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Yes.
From the gun, Ebert.
Oh, what a break on the ball.
He couldn't hold on through the
23's
contact.
come to
Brings
play,
up 2nd
man.
down.
Woo.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 2nd down, it's Norton. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Yes.
On 3rd down, Ebert.
Nice. 23. I just spoke that.
Picked off at the 46. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, Bradford, nice play.
On 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And
what a catch.
Touchdown, Baltimore. As his guys are in for 6.
Go, Allen. Go, Allen. Is that a touchdown?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
the
totally
pick.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ebert. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm ready.
Check, 59.
Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is
Metcalf. Dude, you have the boys.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in
23
yards.
Didn't even realize. Haven't played you all year.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Go. 10 Nova.
This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here.
I'm ready.
Operating from the gun, Ebert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
I'm ready.
Now.
On first down, Ebert. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yes.
From the gun, Ebert.
Nice pick.
Able to get there and pick it.
What a pick.
Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team?
Josh
Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Recon, 132
fighter.
Check 43. Shoot.
Gone. Come. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
70, Indy.
56. I'm coming.
Yes.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Ebert. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Kill.
I'm ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yes.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ebert escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught.
Metcalf. Flexing on him.
Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Let's go, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys.
You're waiting for that to
beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Hamilton. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, lock it.
Now a give, right side. Witherspoon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Hamilton. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
The slant and the go.
In for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
T.Y. Hilton dropped it.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Yep.
Ready.
From the gun, Ebert.
Oh, so many guys cross the middle. And then he just takes off. What the heck?
Taking it right down Broadway.
That came out of nowhere, dude.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. Then the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. What's good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
That just came out of nowhere. No, dude. Dude, I'm saying that we weren't in an all-out blitz. We were in a zone coverage. And we didn't expect a 5-yard
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Hamilton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. A big seam, and he might go
Witherspoon.
all the way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
My God.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
God.
Picked off at the 49. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. This quarterback now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hamilton. That one complete to Hill. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On the double.
Watching your guard. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Let me know.
Hey,
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now.
Operating from the gun. Hamilton. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As the Ravens push further out in front.
By the linebacker.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is now 24.
He's only 250. He's only 215 pounds. He just stood up Josh Allen.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I know, man. He's from Wyoming.
This is fielded at the goal line.
That's
He'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I know. It's like, what? You can't be hating on your boy.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call. Because a one-play drive, we throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Can't argue that one.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. To throw on second down. Ebert, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Whoa!
Oh, good move. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
2 of them just out of the picture. That was smooth.
I got you.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Throwing on first down. Ebert.
No, thank you.
It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That was before the throw.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Because during the throw, dude, that was locked. That was locked.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
I'm ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
I'm ready.
No, buckled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
56.
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I know many talk about the kick return as maybe the most exciting play in football. But any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting too. But it's not just an accident. Once they get the football, They've worked on finding people to block, creating running lanes for the guy with the ball, and protecting him.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Field position.
This will be taken short. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
59, Mike. 59, Mike. Check, 59.
Yes.
Look, squeeze.
Run you over. Check.
Like,
to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20.
Why did my guy
10,
just not go back?
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns get a score closer. Lutz with the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Dude, and that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I didn't see that part.
Ready? 91.
Someone kicked it.
We own them. We own them.
On first down, Hamilton is going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, brother.
Will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Hamilton. And he comes back with one complete.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hamilton. Looking left side, and it's complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker now for the extra point. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
I like this quarterback
better than the other quarterback. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
There.
From the gun, Ebert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Ed Oliver. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Hey,
and now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Ebert. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. On 1st and 10, Ebert. And again, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ebert. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Leo! Hey! High 7! Get it!
On fourth down, Ebert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton throwing right, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
2nd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Check 24, check 25.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Watch the twist.
On 2nd down now, Witherspoon. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yes.
To throw again. Ebert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Ebert eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Yep.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I'm ready.
On 4th down, Ebert. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Looking to throw. Ebert. They'll find Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down, Ebert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Looks good on the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go, at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Back to throw. Hamilton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down.
Ready?
On 4th down, Hamilton buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. From the gun, Hamilton. Forced out to his left. This is caught.
Oh, shoot.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Set. 30 base.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hamilton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Down. 60 or 55. Time to go. Night.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
They're not ready for this, man.
No, no.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Football. He's coming. We got double up.
5.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Stop your whining.
Now.
2nd and 1. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some
Colts are dumb if they go
or
for this.
They just don't like them. But the other thing that
They're
always
so dumb
hits
if they
me
go for
is,
this.
are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about do you need enough
No
points
way,
in case
they're going?
there's a tiebreaker
Oh
that
my
comes
goodness.
into play later?
How stupid. How stupid.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to
Buffalo
bring
goes
it out
down
is going to cost him
and
about
scores a
7 yards
touchdown.
all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
What a bad play call.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Yep. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yep.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Ebert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Ebert. And a quick throw here that's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on 1st down. Witherspoon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here we go. 10 logo.
Ready?
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 5.
On 4th down, Hamilton. And that's caught. Did
caught
he
it
stay
out of
in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Catch it, dude. Yep.
Throwing on 1st down. Ebert. Flush to his right. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Ebert.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Ebert. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Yep.
From the gun, Ebert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
Well,
for the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Flushed out right. Complete. 25 yards that time.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, it's coming, and down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Oh,
and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Hamilton.
Nice play.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Hamilton's pass complete to number 82. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker lining up for the...
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Catch.
And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. Yep. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
don't
forget today. Don't forget.
Downtown Marquise Brown.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
61, Matchbox White.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Yes.
Operating from the gun. Ebert. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
He's outside the pocket.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I don't know.
From the gun, Hamilton. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And
all right, brother, good game.
Down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.